Hello, my name is Olivia Kelmanson. I am one of the otolaryngology residents at the University of Colorado. I wanted to share with you the resident's perspective on why we hope you consider applying to CU for your ENT residency. We cover 4 hospitals in the Denver area, 3 in Aurora and 1 in Denver Metro. Each of these hospitals has a different type of otolaryngology practice, offering a varied training program for the residents. The University Hospital is on the Aurora campus. It is, as expected, an academic institution with almost every otolaryngologic subspecialty represented, including sleep surgery. As the only academic hospital for many miles, we see patients with unusual presentations or advanced disease requiring subspecialty management and often multidisciplinary care. The Children's Hospital of Colorado is also located on the Aurora campus. It is one of the best children's hospitals in the country. Like the University Hospital, its catchment area spans hundreds of miles, so we see everything from routine pediatric ENT patients to complicated airways to rare genetic and congenital conditions. One of the big draws for having our pediatric ENT education here is our involvement in the cleft palate and microtia teams. At most other institutions, cleft and microtia repairs are performed by pediatric plastic surgeons, but our children's hospital has a joint team between ENT and plastic surgery, so we are also trained in clefts and microtias during our residency. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, there is an ice cream shop in the Children's Hospital lobby. Denver Health is located in the Denver metro area. It is our county hospital that has made a name for itself in trauma. While the University Hospital and Children's Hospital are also level 1 trauma centers, Denver Health has the most trauma volume. In addition, it serves the underserved population of Denver, the homeless, the immigrants, and the refugees. Because these patient populations routinely have poor access to care, we end up seeing advanced stages of the natural history of disease. We have 2 generalists, 1 head and neck specialist, and 1 pediatric otolaryngologist at Denver Health. The Rocky Mountain Regional Veterans Hospital is located on the Aurora campus. It is, in our opinion, an important part of an academic training program where the residents can give back to those who served for our country. We have the opportunity here to have a bit more responsibility through the resident clinics, where you have your own patients and act as their otolaryngologist. These clinics are, of course, appropriately supervised by an attending, but we are encouraged to take on the decision-making role and take responsibility for these patients. The VA hospital is also brand new and gorgeous. It just opened in 2018 with state-of-the-art facilities. To complement our broad and varied clinical education, we have a very robust didactic program. We actually won the academic bowl at the 2018 Academy meeting. Every Thursday morning, we have protected education time from 7 a.m. to 11 or noon. The seniors take the pagers, and everyone attends lectures that are scheduled in block format, covering all the subspecialties each year. We also have a longitudinal wellness program scheduled into the education time. Education Day looks a little different during COVID times, but we are typically all together for the didactics and have a hot breakfast provided, both of which keep morale really high. Each subspecialty block on the didactic schedule includes 1 to 2 days in our state-of-the-art surgical simulation center. Here, we get hands-on surgical practice on human cadavers. For the head and neck and facial plastics blocks, we get whole cadaver heads. For rhinology block, we have surgical endoscopes that project on big screens to practice sinus surgery as you would in the OR. For otology block, we each get our own temporal bone to drill with operating microscopes and full instrument sets. Outside of the reserved didactic time, you can make an appointment to come into the CSI to practice temporal bone drilling almost any time. There will be someone available to set up a space for you and clean it up after you're done. And as amazing as this space is, we're actually in the process of building a new one that will be even better. We have great relationships with our attendings here. Most of the time, we are one-on-one with the attendings in the OR. As academicians, they're all excellent teachers and patient with us as we operate, and even when we call them in the middle of the night for on-call emergencies. We have a strong formal mentorship program in addition to all our attendings offering guidance anytime we need it. For research mentorship, we have 2 ENT faculty members who are true clinician scientists. Both have successful surgical practices and run their own basic science labs. The residents are one big family. On top of all the hours we spend together at the hospital, we still make time for each other outside of work. We have formal assigned resident mentors, but in general have a very supportive group and can reach out to anyone for advice. We make time for at least 1 resident social event per month to explore all that Denver and Colorado have to offer. Obviously, a big draw for Colorado is the skiing. The closest ski resort is about 2 hours from Denver, with other world-class skiing like Vail and Breckenridge about 3 hours away. You can reliably ski from November all the way through to April each year, even longer if you're into backcountry skiing. Despite all this, the classic saying is that people come to Colorado for the winters, but they stay for the summers. Colorado has 300 days of sunshine per year, making every season great for getting outside. The Colorado Trail System is known to be one of the best in the world, making this place a mecca for hiking, mountain biking, trail running, and climbing. As you would expect, the hiking is incredible, with the Colorado Thru Hiking Trail and over 50 different mountain summits that are over 14,000 feet high. There's also a big emphasis here on road biking, triathlon, horseback riding, and whitewater rapid sports like rafting and kayaking. The shoulder seasons of spring and fall are also gorgeous. Wildflowers cover the mountains each spring, and the aspen trees turn to gold each autumn. When you've had enough of the mountain air, you can return to the city of Denver, which is probably best known for its great brewery scene, but it has so much more to offer. A large portion of Denver's population is made up of young professionals, the same demographic as the residents. The majority of the cultural attractions are therefore geared toward people of our age. There's a lively restaurant and bar scene with new local restaurants frequently opening downtown. There are plenty of upscale restaurants, but Denver is generally a casual city. Red Rocks Amphitheater in Golden, one of the neighboring cities, is akin to an open-air house of blues. It's a desirable outdoor concert venue carved into a beautiful natural rock formation. A lot of bands have had their big breaks here, so the summer concert series has a great lineup every year. There's a beautiful zoo and city park, an expansive botanic garden, the Nature and Science Museum, and several art museums. The city of Denver really prioritizes outdoor space, parks, trees, and bike lanes, though the city's very drivable and parking tends to be easy. Overall, we love our residency program and are proud to be training at CU. If you feel like our program would be a good fit for you, please consider applying.